Look at the front where it says Ames real big. Hello everyone from Itasca, Texas. I hope I said that correctly. You know, when I see the name Itasca, I think of this town just outside of Buffalo, New York, called Ithaca, New York. But anyway, we saw this place yesterday on our way down to Austin, where we spent an overnight trip there, so my brother-in-law could see a couple of his friends, and so we could ride around and check out some cool places. On the way down, one of these cool places that we saw was this abandoned Dairy Queen and this gas station here on the same property. One of my favorite things to film when we go on these trips, especially down here in the South, are gas stations. I've mentioned this before, I'm a sucker for old gas stations, and we'll go check that out in just a moment. But here is the Dairy Queen. You can see that scar there. And we didn't even know at first glance from the highway that this was a Dairy Queen until we saw another one several miles down Interstate 35 that looked almost identical to this building. And I said, that has to be a Dairy Queen up there, and everybody agreed. And, well, you can see the outline of the label scar there. So, let's take a look in here. I see a lawnmower in there. Oh, there's all kinds of supplies in here. Wow, this became like someone's warehouse, I guess. I'm assuming. Look, they still got the ice cream counter there, though. Unfortunately, it looks like somebody broke the glass out. There's a Whataburger cup in there. I hope you enjoyed your Whataburger. But yeah, I'm a sucker for these old places like this. I just love the South. I love Texas. Look how vintage that is in there with that wood grain. I love the wood grain finishes on the wall. That's spectacular. I could just imagine, you know, if this was open and it looked like this, well, obviously with not all the junk inside, but if it had that wood grain and it looked rustic like it does, you know, when it was open, I would stop here for an ice cream cone. You know, I know it's a chain, but this one is cool. In a small town like this, south of Fort Worth, this is really cool. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything through here. Oh, this was a drive-through. Okay, cool. So you could drive right up to that if you wanted. Very cool. Looks like they have these all blocked off, so you can't really see in there. You just see the Dairy Queen logo on there. You probably won't be able to see anything through the film. No, it's just too dark, unfortunately. No, so that's all right, but we'll take a lap around this. Then we'll go over to the gas station there and check that out. They just threw all the HVAC stuff out here. Well, I wonder if this is a work in progress and they just haven't finished it yet, or if it was and they gave up. Clearly, this property gets maintained with the grass being cut here and along here as well. Now, whether or not that's the owner doing that, or if the township makes them do it, or the township itself does it as to not become a nuisance, that I couldn't tell you. Now there's a truck over there with metal on the back that pulled into this gas station, so we'll go over there in just a moment. But this is a cool place. Many thanks to Kayla's mom and dad for letting us use their truck. They don't know this yet, but by the end of the trip, I'm going to have detailed that truck fully. Inside, outside, it's going to look like a brand new truck. Since they're so kind enough to let us use it and give my car a break, it's the least I can do besides putting gas in it all the time, especially when we use it. So there's another look inside of the place. They still got the order screens up there in that corner. I'm guessing this was a grill and chill. I guess you could get a full meal in here too. Pretty cool. It's a shame that's busted out. Wow, yeah, what a sight to see. Vintage. I'm not even going to try and check the doors. Very cool. All right, now we'll check out the gas station. They're just ratchet strapping some stuff down. Before we even do that, we'll go over to these old fuel pumps here and check these out. Now, my question is, did this close before that shell opened up? Or did that put this out of business? Or was this a shell and then they moved over there to a new building? I don't know. We're going to try and find out. These are some old pumps, though. Look at that. That is old. Grocer reward customers. I don't know what that means, though. I don't know what chain that is. Oh, it's such a nice time. This is the golden hour, too, where the sun is just getting ready to set. Colors are just a little more, how should I say it, vivid. That last hour before sunset. Yeah, nothing. The colors, it's just, they look like they're shell colors with the yellow and red. So it makes me wonder, because this isn't the first time I've seen... Oh, it was a shell, maybe. Those are definitely... Yeah, that's a shell logo in there. But we've seen this before near Gordon, where a Texaco closed, and then it moved across the intersection to a newer and bigger place. All right, looking at the canopy, I could tell that it said shell right there. The part where it's cut off and what was left that they painted over. I waited a moment for those people to finish doing their thing with their trucks so they could leave. They were just ratchet strapping some appliances back on their trailer, and I didn't want to... I feel weird when I'm trying to do a video and somebody's right there because they don't know what I'm doing, and, you know, I just wanted to leave them alone, let them do their thing, and then I could do mine, so all is well. Anyway, let's take a look at this building. I'm very intrigued by this one. The little barbecue shop here. It's very small in here, too. There's a seat in there for what looks like a Chevy Express van. Both rows, too. Got a lot of building materials in there, too. There you go. Lights falling down from the ceiling. I'm guessing they still use it. They have that pressure washer in there. Stuff's falling down there like the lights. I guess it was on the pull. That would have been the pull where it would have said Shell and whatever the business was for the convenience store. Oh, that I see. That light was up there and the panel fell down. Crispy, crunchy chicken. Family meal deal. It's weird that a beehive started like right there on that material, and then there's another one up there, but they both look like they're old. Oh my, what a mess in there. Look at all that sand all over the floor, if that is sand. No, that doesn't look, because it's on top of that crate too. Looks like it came out of the ceiling. Oh yeah, the ceiling's all falling apart. If I really zoom in, you can see all that material up there too. Old Bud Light logos. That tells me that that closed a long time ago. Wow. Yeah, that's old. It's falling apart, unfortunately. Crispy chicken. I guess that was the name of the restaurant here. Sonic is right next door in the new Shell. Wow, what a mess. You see people were walking right over top of the shelves here. I love checking out old gas stations like this. All days open. Oh, here you go. Big B's Truck Stop. Just like I said with other Shell stations, how it has the address on it and stuff. And I mean, it's, wow, there's the faces to the fuel pumps. Like if they went with newer ones here, that's an actual fuel pump in there. But they still have the old ones here. The newer ones are over at that location right across the street. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. I don't know if they still use, well, Christmas decorations. I don't know if they still use this building or not for storage or what, but it's definitely in bad shape. Still like these old buildings though, like this. Bill pay services, money orders, food stamps, beer and wine, 1% check cashing, taqueria. Wow, look at that in there. What a mess. Those cigarette prices are low too, so that got to tell you something. It's been a while. I don't smoke, but I know cigarette prices are a lot higher than that now. What's that calendar say? There's a little tiny calendar there on the Marlboro sign. Let's try and zoom in. Looks like March 2016. All right, well, that answers that question then, I assume. It closed about 6 years ago. Perhaps. Wow. And yeah, you got your diesel pumps back here. And there are trucks here probably calling it a night, so I'm not going to go over there and bother them. Oh, wow, there's a big bee's nest right on that window. I'm staying far away from that. Oh, wow, yeah, they're flying like crazy. Look at that. Yep, not going near that. We'll back away from that. But yeah, I'll leave these guys alone. They may be sleeping in these trucks. I don't know. But I don't want to bother them. But there's the back of your building. And I'll take a look at one of these diesel pumps here. Handy Corp. Well, it was a truck stop, so cool. Anyway, we'll move up over here again. I'm keeping my voice down because if they're sleeping, I don't want to bother them. Truckers keep America moving. They're very, very vital to our economy and helping things get to the stores and on the shelves and even building materials and everything you need just to live and survive. So if you see a trucker, thank them for what they do. I have much respect for them, except for the ones that don't know how to drive a truck, which is less than 1% of them. You get that. Look at this, 86.5 octane. I've never seen that before. I've never seen 86.5 octane. Recycle clothes and stuff. Nice. Cool. Help people out that need it. Keep them out of landfills. Can go to people that need them. There's another pump here. That 86.5 thing is missing from that one. And it definitely said Shell. That's weird. I've never, ever seen 86.5. And it's only that one, because that one says 87 on it. And so does this one. That's bizarre. I'll have to look into that. I never heard of that. Anyway, here's one last look at the building. And the Dairy Queen back there. This was a cool find. I'm really glad we got to do this. Now I'm curious if these ones say 86.5 on them. I know I saw a couple 87s, so probably not, but that was a cool find. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. I don't think, because that one said 87 on this side. That says 87. So does that. I think all these said 87 on them. Yeah, just that one said 86.5. That's bizarre. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a fun one. I love checking out places like this. And it's a picture-perfect day. It was hot today, but it was picture-perfect. And we have a picture-perfect sunset going on. You have to see this. I'm not even going to end the video with the traditional music that I use. I'm just going to give you a chance to enjoy the sunset and, of course, the noise of all the trucks behind us. But you got to see the sunset. It's gorgeous. And on that note, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay awesome, and have a Dairy Queen-licious day. I could really go for some ice cream now. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Enjoy this sunset right here. That's beautiful. Bye, everyone.